Today I am taking all my scraps and I am making a gorgeous quilt. And I will be doing all of it in one day, so quick, easy and scrappy. I will also be sharing my best tips for organizing your scraps. Take a look at these. I need help here. It just keeps getting bigger and bigger. No matter how many scrappy projects I make, it barely makes a dent. But not with this one. And you know I am all about the pre-cuts, right? Especially jelly rolls. And as far as I'm concerned, there's only one thing that beats quilting with pre-cuts, and that's quilting with scraps. So here's what we're doing. We are essentially creating jelly roll strips out of scraps. We take a foundation fabric. I know some people use register rolls for this, so any thin fabric or paper will do really. And we just add on our scraps. If it's the teeny tiny scraps, just add a bunch until you make the width you want. You can use any size scraps, you can make any size strips, length and width. It is completely up to you and your fabric crumbs. And essentially, this is what I do at least once a month. When my scrap pile starts getting out of hand, I get a strip and I start adding scraps, and before I know it, I have myself a couple of cool jelly roll strips ready to use in any project I want. And when I do this, I do not use any solids and I like to keep my repeat fabrics to a minimum, okay? We want diversity and color. Here's the only thing you need to watch out for. Make sure your crumbs are nice and straight. Press them or pin them, whatever works for you. We don't want any folded or loose fabric. We want it nice and straight and flat. Other than that, don't even bother trimming the excess fabric. Just keep adding it. Make sure to cover the whole surface of the strip and keep at it. You don't even need to add just straight pieces, okay? Wonky pieces will look pretty cute too. And you know what? Even if you're adding straight pieces that end up wonky, you can always say that was the whole purpose all along. This is my scrap pile right here, so I better keep going. These are like 300 pieces or so. And before you know it, this is what you get. Look at it. You already know this is going to look good because you're using fabrics you like. You bought them, so you know they're pretty. You can sew them into similar colored strips or mix them up like I did. It will look so awesome either way. For me, whenever I use scraps to make a quilt, leftover fabrics that would be thrown away, it kind of feels like I'm getting a free quilt. Because I'm not spending any money and a gorgeous quilt is coming to life. It really is all about turning trash into treasure with a scrappy quilt. I am trimming these into 2 1/4 inch strips, but again, you can do it in whatever size. Now, this is actually more than 300 pieces, but I can't be bothered to count them if I'm honest, so yeah, I guess you'll just have to take my word for it. The good thing about organizing your leftover fabric onto strips is there is so much you can make with them. I use jelly rolls all the time, so I already know I will be putting them into excellent use. Okay, now comes the awesome part because we need to decide what to do with these strips. There are a couple of ideas of what we could make, and if I'm honest, I'm still not very sure about it because I wanted to take a look at these scrappy strips to decide, because these kinds of free flow projects really do tend to take a life of their own, and often it ends up being nothing like I had imagined. And yes, I absolutely love it when that happens. If we want to make this as easy as possible, which we do because I promise you a quilt in a day, we can just go ahead and line up our strips, add some sashing between them, and be done. Cute, right? We could also get some solid squares and use these scrappy strips as sashing, and that would actually look really cool too. We can do a sort of weaving with our strips. I am telling you, the options are endless and so cute. Okay, I think I've got it. Now I know what I want. Let's get to it and I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. Now, I just need to pick the perfect solid color for this. I want these fabrics to be able to shine, not just fit into a pattern. They need to be the stars. And I would say this is a project that everyone can make, but also that everyone should make. Because let's face it, if you're a quilter, no matter how long you've been doing it, you've got scraps. There's just no other way around it. I would say 95% of quilt patterns require some sort of leftover fabric once you're done. I mean, yes, you could just cut some fabric into perfect squares and then sew them together, and with the right fabric, you'll get yourself an awesome quilt. But there's only so many 9 patches a person can do before it gets really boring. This is also an awesome project for some quilt as you go actually. You just need to get your backing fabric and your batting, add the strips to the top of the batting and then the sashing, and as you sew the sashing onto the scrappy strip, you're also sewing it onto the other quilt sandwich layers. That way you are skipping the whole part of making the sandwich, basting the whole quilt and then quilting. And I kind of like that clean, no seams added look of doing a quilt as you go. I love everything about it. This is what we've got, but we're not done yet, okay? Next, we need to press this real quick and see what we've got. Do not skip this step, because next we need to trim the whole thing and we need it to be crisp, and we cannot trim without pressing. I love diagonal quilt patterns. I think they just take any quilt pattern, no matter how simple, up a notch just by doing it this way. Unfortunately, it also means I need to trim a fair bit of the pre-work we've done and yes, make more scraps. It's just the way it is, except now you know exactly what to do with the scraps you have left, right? And look at that! 300 of my finest scraps of fabric all put together to create something stunning. Trash to treasure indeed. I love how this looks. This is what you get with 300 scraps, but you can totally keep going and make it any size you want. And the bigger the scrap strips, the bigger your overall quilt will be without any added effort. Guys, I love it. I hope you do too, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.